Welcome to WebStylePress. In this video, we are creating a responsive image gallery using React.js. We will create a component that will need array of images, and that's it. We will see thumbnails of images. On click of any image, full screen gallery will be displayed. No external libraries or packages required. This gallery is self-sufficient. You can use it in your projects as well, React.js projects as well. Okay, this is our React.js app. And here is array of images. Const gallery images img, and this is image URL like this. We will need few more images. So we have got 6 images in gallery images. We just have to pass these images in gallery component. Let's create the gallery component. WSP gallery. And now to this component, we have to pass these images. Gallery images equals gallery images. We haven't created this component, so let's create it. In src, new folder, components, inside components, new file, WSP gallery.jsx, and also new file WSP gallery.css, and here RAFCE. Let's import this file now, or component. Import WSP gallery from components WSP gallery. Save. Now this is the component that we have got, and we are passing these images to the gallery component. 6 images in it. That's it for the main component, and this is our gallery component, and this is our gallery CSS file. Import WSP gallery.css. Save. This is the output. Now these images will be passed down here. For the state, const slide number, set slide number, use state, and use state was imported at the top. Then we will need another state, const open Modal, set open Modal, use state. Initially it will be false, so it will be false or true. If it will be true, then we will open Modal, and when it is false, Modal or full screen gallery will be closed, and this state will monitor slide number, current slide number. First of all, let's display thumbnails for the gallery. Gallery wrap is the class name, and inside it, gallery images and gallery images dot map slide index. Return another div with the class name single key index, this one, but key will be here, and then here we will display the image slide.img, and then alt slide from here and img from here. Save, and we've got these images displayed here. Now we need a little bit of styling. Gallery wrap, single, and gallery wrap single img. For the main area gallery container, we'll use display flex wrap, gap 10 pixels, align item center, justify content center, max width for the whole gallery 620 pixels, and margin auto. And for the single column, width 200 pixels, cursor pointer. Image hover state, let's use transform, scale 1.02. And for this image, max width 100 pixels. Save. And this is our gallery. Now I want to click at any of these image to display full screen modal and display image inside that modal that will be full width and height. So we will need click handler for this image. Let's use it for this div. Here, on click, handle open modal, and we will pass this index inside it. Let's create this function below state const handle open modal, and then set slide number index. Let's store this number here as slide number, and also set open modal true. Save. But we haven't created modal yet, so let's create the modal. Here, if open modal, then show this div. Its class will be slider wrap. Let's copy this class here as well. And then inside it we will use fontawesome icons. To use fontawesome icon, we will have to install those. So we will stop local server, clear, and if you go to fontawesome website and go to start, then go to React, and here are some instructions. Add SVG core, add icon packages, solid or regular, add the React component by using this command. So let's install these. npm I save fontawesome React fontawesome latest, and then npm I save fontawesome free solid SVG icons. Also, we will have to install SVG core, fontawesome SVG core. Okay, so that is done. Let's start the app again. Now for this gallery, let's import fontawesome icons. Import fontawesome icon from fontawesome React fontawesome. Then import from fontawesome free solid SVG icons. And we will need few icons, 3 icons: FA, circle, chevron left, and also right, and then FA, circle, X, mark. This is for left arrow, this is for right arrow, and this is to close the gallery. Let's use these three here. Inside Modal, font awesome icon. First of all, let's use X mark. Icon will be FA circle X mark. Class name BDN close. Similarly, two more icons. And this will be priv, and this will be BTN next. So these are the icons. Refresh, click, yes, we've got these icons. So one more div here. This is the main div, and inside for the full screen or 100% width image, we will use a div class name full screen image. So full screen image class will go here, save, and we may need these classes as well. Slider wrap is there, BTN close, BTN priv, and BTN next. In fact, there will be some properties common for these icons. Okay, so inside it we will have an image, img src alt, and for the source, again we have got gallery images here, and then we will have index. Index will come from slide number that is stored there, and this is current slide number, and then we will use .img. img is coming from here, right? Okay, refresh, click at this image, and the image is being displayed. And now our gallery should change the images on click of these buttons, next arrow, previous arrow, and at this close button, it should be closed. So Modal is being opened, and images are being displayed and changed. If we click at any of these images being changed here, but functionality for these icons is remaining. So we will need click handlers for these icons. So on click, on click, on click, handle close Modal. And for left side icon, priv slide, and next slide for this icon. Now we have to create functions for these. Const handle close Modal equals priv slide, next slide. So closing Modal is simple. We'll have to just toggle the state, set open Modal false, and that's it. refresh, open the image, close, click at the image, close, click at the image. Okay. Now for previous slide and next slide, on image click, we are storing the index here. This is current slide number, or this is index for the currently clicked image. And for previous slide or next slide, we have to change the index. And then inside Modal, the image is being displayed according to the index that we have stored here. And the source of image is the image from this array, and index is being passed from the state. So let's handle that. Previous image, next image. So if slide number is equal to 0, then set slide number gallery images dot length -1, else set slide number -1. So this is not -1, but this is like this. If slide number is 0, it means that we have got this image being displayed. So we can't minus anything from 0. So we take the length of this array and use -1 to display this image. Click previous. So if we are looking at first image, then we click at this previous slide. There's no previous slide here before this slide. So we want to display this image. So length of array -1 will show the last image. This last image. And now if we click at previous slide, it will display this image. And now this image. And now this image. Then this one. And then this one, first one. And then this one. So it is a loop. Close the Modal. And we have used ternary operator here. Right? Let's do one more thing. Here, let's display slide number, current slide number, and then total slides. Gallery images dot length will display total slides, and current slide number is coming from this state. Current slide number 0. So it is starting from 0, not from 1. And total slides are 6. And if I click at this image, image number 2, it will say current slide number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So total slides are 6, total images are 6. But if we click at the last image, it shows that current slide number is 5. So it is 0 to 5 for total 6 slides. So for the next slide, logic will be if slide number, this is coming from state, +1 is equal to total length of array, then set slide number 0, else set slide number +1. Save. Okay, now This is working. Clicking at previous arrow is also working, and clicking at next arrow is also working. Next, current slide number 1, current slide number 0 for first image. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it will then start from the first slide again. And for previous, it is working. Close modal is also working. Now we have to style this modal. Our modal is slider wrap. This is our CSS. For slider wrap, we will need this in CSS. Position fixed, top 0, bottom 0, left 0 to make it full screen. Z index 999, and we've got some background color with RGBA, display flex, align item center, justify content center, width and height 100%. For these 3 buttons, position fixed, cursor pointer, some opacity, color, and Z index. Also, for hover state for these buttons, let's change the opacity to 1. And here is the position for the close button. From top 40 pixels, from right 40 pixels. For button at the right side, top 50%, transform, translate Y -50%, and from right 40 pixels. For previous button, vertically middle, and from left 40 pixels. And for this div full screen image, width 100% -40 pixels, and height 100% -40 pixels. Display flex, align item center, justify content center. And we have got image inside it. For the image, max width and height 100%, pointer events none, and this is to deselect the image. This is our modal. Next. Previous is working, next is working, close is also working. Now we don't need these. Let's just comment this area. So full screen gallery, and it is responsive as well. As you can see, this is responsive. And you see this border because I have got this browser inspector opened. If I close it, there will be no border. So this gallery is also responsive. So very simple to create. Just use array of image, and this is the object with the images, and we can pass this object to this component. You can use this component with this style sheet, these styles, anywhere in your program. So this component just need images in this form. Let's say if I remove these 3 images, now we've got 3 images, right? And we've got 3 images. It will work. Right? Then here we are displaying thumbnails, and on click of any thumbnail, we are storing its index in state. And then we are just changing this index in state. And then gallery image is dependent on images index. Images being fetched from this object. And then these 3 icons have click handlers to close the modal and to change this slide number, to increment or decrement it. We are incrementing this slide number and decrementing it, and based on that, this main image is being changed. Code for this gallery is linked in description. Okay, I hope it helped. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.